From Colby Covington stumbling over his words yet again, all the way to Khamzat Chimaev's brand new training footage, today we are recapping everything that hit the Explore page in the MMA world today. Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Kyle. I am your guy with too many YouTube channels. Guys, let's jump right into it. This post by MMA Uncensored, and I'm sure you guys have seen this by now. Dana White teases a crazy fight that you will never see coming in 2025. I've got something in the works right now. I'll drive you effers crazy. All you guys will be running around. I got something in the works that you will never see coming for 2025 that literally started to come together last night. I wonder if this is the Logan Paul Conor McGregor thing that's being talked about, but of course, we can't say for sure. Let's take a look at a couple replies to that. Holly Holm main event, true. Could you just imagine? Maybe Holly Holm Ronda Rousey? Guys, it's Jamal Hill versus Alex Pereira rematch, and this is something that we're worried about, right? Because, of course, Dana White talking about the UFC 300 main event that'll absolutely blow us away was Jamal Hill versus Alex Pereira. And while that was a good main event, it was nothing like Dana White was hyping it up to be. Tag team power slap. Could you imagine? Could you imagine it's like a new addition to power slap? I would personally really find that funny. So this is what I wanted to watch. I've seen this clip before, and hopefully you guys have not. And it's from Home of Fight. Israel Adesanya showcases his wrestling skills ahead of the fight with Nasruddin Imavov. Let's check this out. And you can see, I'm just going to mute it for the music, okay? So, Israel Adesanya, unfortunately, getting to... Oh, I thought he was about to get taken down. I saw this one at first. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I know I said that I watched this, but I forgot. I watched it when it came out, and now this is on the 16th of December. This is when this was posted, okay? Israel Adesanya getting up, looking real clean with that. I liked what I've seen so far, man. And it looks like... And this is what I was worried about, okay? What if this is like some Shark Tank type thing? Because a lot of people were dogging on Adesanya's grappling after that, but I don't know. It's too tough to tell. You don't know how long he's been training, how tired he was. It's just a clip of Adesanya's grappling. I'm sure you could find a clip of somebody not looking so good or looking good, no matter where they were. Not going to lie, rooting heavily for Izzy. Massive respect for him not calling it quits and eager to work his way back up to the top by fighting contenders. It is a respectable attitude to have, but to be honest, I'm not going to be really cheering for Israel Adesanya. MMA Guru replied and said, man, Chimaev would, holy crap, Chimaev would absolutely Holland him. Holland him. Yeah. I think Khamzat Chimaev, if we saw Israel Adesanya get ragdolled the way that DDP ragdolled him, then Chimaev absolutely would take care of him, unfortunately. I don't know why I keep saying unfortunately. I would cheer for him, but you get my point. A lot of people wouldn't necessarily like to see that. Not a single middleweight besides DDP purely because of plot armor can defend Khamzat. Whittaker is by far the best both defensive and offensive wrestler at the top of that division, and Khamzat ran him over. Yeah, it was shocking to see. I didn't think that Robert Whittaker was going to get ragdolled the way that he did, and yeah, plot armor could protect DDP, plus I'm almost done just doubting DDP at this point, just because no matter what he does, he keeps winning. Maybe he's going to fall over and trip Khamzat Chimaev. I don't know. This is probably a Shark Tank. The point is to get the fighter tired. True. That's what I was worried about. So, like, we've done Shark Tanks a million times, and if people are worried about Adesanya's technique, you don't know what he went through that day. MMA Uncensored posted this. Is Khamzat Chimaev the best grappler in the UFC? I'm not sure if I've seen this clip. Let's take a look at it, okay? See, working really hard over here. I don't know who he's fighting. I don't know if I'm familiar with that fighter, but man, yeah, I don't think he's gonna get taken down there. Khamzat, like, he's so clean with it, man. He looks really, really good. But again, I don't know this dude's credentials. Who is it? I can't make it out. Man, yeah, making it look easy. Making it look easy. But again, Khamzat is... I don't even want to say that he's bigger than him. But his technique, it really is the real deal, man. Like, look at that. Look at that. Right into the armbar. Looking good. Looking good. That was really, really nice by Khamzat Chimaev. Yeah, he is going to... He's officially the real deal, man. The only thing ever beat this guy up was COVID. He's not human. Yeah, literally. Yeah, I don't think we've seen... And it's weird to think that out of all the tough fights, he had one with Gilbert Burns of all people. And I'm not saying that Gilbert's a great or a bad fighter or anything. It's just a little bit strange that Gilbert was the one to give him the most problems. Jed I. Goodman had this to say. Tyron Woodley talks last day training with Colby Covington. I don't believe that I've seen this. And by the way, if you're new to this channel, what we've been doing is we've been having all these posts gathered for us to react to for a video from the Explore page throughout a week or two, and we're covering it all for you today. So a lot of this, you're getting an authentic reaction from myself.
Hey, like, I should be saving this for my memoir because I got a fire-ass memoir, all these stories.
Oh, no. Is he making one? Oh, my God.
But Arrow, you my dog. You always been 100. So I'm giving you the cream of the crop. I told Colby the last day that he trained with me.
And you can tell Ariel's about to love this story. He's about to dog on Colby Covington. You can just tell he's going to love it.
I said, Colby, you a dick. And I said, today, if you act like you getting out of an armbar, or if you don't submit to a choke, or if you get mad that I took you down and have an attitude.
Okay, he said that on the last day they trained together. Is he saying this before they actually fought? If that's the case, that's wild.
And I'm a fucking 2-time All-American Hall of Fame wrestler, like I'm not supposed to take you down. If you run for me, I'm going to break your fucking arm today. I'm going to choke you out.
Wow, that did not live up. That did not age well.
I'm going to knock you out. If you run for me and you run off the mat like you've been doing all camp, I'm going to follow you on the carpet and I'm going to commence to beating your ass. Oh, we got that clear. He said, yeah. And we sparred and he left the next day.
Wow. Wow.
There's no way. There's no way he's yapping that much. Is this recent? This has to be recent, right? December 18th is when it was posted. The Air Helwani show. Yeah, this is the new show from Helwani. Yeah, this isn't anything old. Wow. Okay. I don't know how you could possibly say all that about Colby after he did what he did to you, but hey, whatever. Colby fought a washed Woodley, by the way. Prime Woodley beats him easily. I agree with that, actually. Prime Woodley was an absolute animal. He would have destroyed Colby Covington. Any version of Colby, I think he would have destroyed. He would have defended all the takedowns, and he would have blasted him with some overhands, okay? You're saying that due to what? Prime Covington was a problem, too. Don't let it being 38 and out of Prime let you forget that. Covington's cardio and durability was a problem for anyone in that division. I agree with this also. I think that people always talk about, like, Colby never actually being that good. I disagree with that. Prime Colby was a problem. Cardio, durability, and pressure was something that he weaponized, just like Merab. He was great at what he did, but I think that Prime Woodley would have done way too much damage. The body work would have been money. Like, Woodley would have destroyed him. But the problem is, Woodley can't be yapping all of that after what happened in their fight together. Cool story, Woodley. We've seen what happened when we both stepped in the octagon. Yeah, exactly. Like, you can't talk that much after Colby, like, dog walked you. Oh, speaking of Colby, okay. Championship rounds posted this. Colby Covington spits game at a dealer while playing blackjack. All right, let's see this. I've seen a few stream clips from Colby going around, but I don't know if I've seen this one in particular.
Let's ask her where she's from. See if I still got game. Oh, she's smiling, boys. We got her.
I might have seen that one.
No, come back. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is the worst day of my life.
Wow.
I found the one. What? No. Oh, don't.
He's just looking around for her after that.
Kick us out.
Oh, people are going to dog on Colby for this, man.
Love her. She's absolutely stunning.
For context on this, by the way, I am a fan of Colby Covington. I am disappointed with his recent performances. I'm disappointed with the excuses, but I've always liked the ridiculous energy he's brought to Fight Week. I've always been a fan of Colby in that sense.
You have, baby. I feel like you're the one. Okay, I see you.
We got her back?
You ain't getting away from me that easy, sugar mama.
Wow. Okay, I see what he's talking about. But anyways, I think he's just playing it up for the stream. Like, you gotta understand, like, I know a lot of people always talk about, like, well, this part of the character is real for Colby Covington. Like, no, he's actually just playing it up. He's playing it up. He's being entertaining for his stream. We don't know the true Colby Covington. Colby seems like an actual likable person sometimes. Yeah, he is. You ever see him? Like, I've watched him in some podcasts where he turns the shtick off, and he seems like a genuine guy. Why does Colby seem so much like a type of person he mocks? I don't know. I don't see that personally, to be honest with you. But that's all the Colby Covington talk we have, I guess. Championship rounds also posted this. Sean O'Malley is deleting all social media from his phone until his next fight. I just need to detox from my phone, going to focus on reaching my full potential as an athlete and a father. That's interesting. I always think a social media detox is good for you. It depends on the person, because, like, you could be someone. I've talked about this in other channels. I'm not going to give you a social media lecture about this MMA video, but it could be good. Like, I have a comment. Like, I'm one of those people. I really enjoy my TikTok page. I love TikTok, but I also think it's poor for the entire world. Okay, it's poor for most people's brains, but not myself, because I mix in what I like to see, like the MMA. I like watching fails. But I also mix it in with, like, learning something like new words that I've never heard about before. So that's what I personally like it for. So it depends. Like, if Sean O'Malley, if it works for him, then it works for him. If he thinks that's going to help him, then I'm all for it. Jacob Tella had this to say. He already built his brand and sponsors. No need to trip the social media game. If he wants to reclaim the belt, this is a good move. Hopefully he dials himself back in. But I don't think a social media detox will stop Umar's takedowns. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know if that's going to... I don't know if anybody can stop Umar's takedowns at that point, man. Sean should move up to featherweight. Exciting fights for him there, like Diego Lopez, Taporia, Aljo rematch, Holloway, and Yair Rodriguez. I wonder if Sean O'Malley would be too small for that. I have no idea. He seems like, and no disrespect to Sean O'Malley, he seems like a little bit frail to go up in division. I don't know. Maybe he'll do well. Maybe. I'm not too sure. MMA On Point had this to say. Name one reason why MMA is better than boxing. I believe because it's actual fighting. I did see this post, okay? There's no 10 count. Once you're knocked down, the fight isn't over. Having a loss in your record doesn't make you invaluable. They actually put the best fighters against each other in MMA. Less rigged, the list goes on. I agree with that. I agree with that. Very, very true. You actually go out and try to kill the guy in whichever way possible. Yeah, and like I said, it's actual fighting, it's actual violence. Boxing is only a little piece of that. And I mean no disrespect to boxing, because I, to be honest with you, I don't watch boxing, but I'm a fan of grappling. I'm a fan of Muay Thai. I'm a fan of kickboxing. Boxing is just one that I personally leave out, but no disrespect to it. Just, I find MMA infinitely better. When I watch the biggest stars in MMA, I feel like I'm watching the best fighters in the world. When I watch the biggest stars in boxing, I feel like I'm watching the best punchers in the world. That's true. That's a really good way to put it. And again, I mean this as no disrespect to any boxing fans. Let's continue on to what Superstar had to say. Robert Whittaker at 205 pounds. Yeah, unfortunately, that's how I see it going as well, man. I didn't mind seeing it happen to Luke like that, but Robert Whittaker, man, it hurts to see him lose, okay? Counterpoint, no one at 205 is very good right now. That's true, but I almost kind of agree with this. Dominic Reyes would knock him out. He's a big guy, but Robert Whittaker did say he's bigger than a lot of people think he is. So I don't know. I would just be extremely worried for Robert Whittaker against most people in that division. Undeniable fact, MMA requires a lot more skills than boxing, but the skill ceiling for boxing is immensely high when compared to MMA. MMA has a higher skill floor, but a lower skill ceiling, currently, while boxing is the opposite. I disagree with that. MMA is harder in all aspects, and MMA does have a higher ceiling to it. I disagree with that, actually. Agree, boxing is harder, but this is the wrong reason. MMA has a higher skill ceiling because there are simply more skills. The real reason boxing is hard is because there are less techniques, so to get you to the top, so you must be ultra-defined. I guess that's a good point. That's a good way to put it, to be honest with you. I don't mind that. I kind of see it. I mean, you've got one sport that literally has every limb except your forehead being usable and a viable method to success, and one that's literally just your hands and sheer skill. MMA's got a higher ceiling, though. It's simply too skilled at the top level. I agree with that. I agree. There's the boxing and MMA comparison is just never made sense to me. Oh boy. Colby Covington again. Oh, this is the one that I saw. Okay. This is the one that I saw prior to making the video. We're taking Lurd's munch monies. Let's here you go.
We're giving swirlies. We're taking Lurd's munch monies. No nerdist.
I love Colby, man, but I don't know how he keeps doing this. I don't know how he keeps like I stumble over my words sometimes, like when I'm speaking in a YouTube video, but this is just, if you're trash talking, man, you can't stumble over your words. Like, now everybody talks about the 7th layer of hair, but I love that meme. I love that.
Safe. We're giving swirlies. We're taking Lurd's munch monies.
We're taking Lurd's munch monies. Nice work, Colby. He's the second coming of Tito Ortiz. Oh boy. He's headed that way, Colby, dude. Don't go that way. I would hate to be a Lurd right now. Yeah, you better watch out, Lurds. You better watch out. There you go. 7th layer of hair. Exactly as expected, right? But guys, speaking of the 7th layer of hair, why don't you check out this other video of more of the same, where we take a look at some things that were trending on the Explore page. I would love to have you guys over there. Thank you very much for watching. Take care.